go down on the woman is forbidden to go down on the man.
Now, I didn't say it, but in the comments of that video, some other young lady said, and gluttony is wrong, but there you are. I just had to tell y'all that part because it was funny as shit to me when I read that. But this reminded me of a situation that I experienced when I was still a Christian, in and around 27 years old, somewhere around that time frame, 27, 28 years old. So here I was, one of the young deacons in the church. And one of the other deacons was, talking before the pastor spoke. And this deacon was saying that the exact same thing that this woman was saying, that a man going down on a woman is a sin, and the woman going down on a man is a sin. And then the pastor stood up. I'm not going to name names because some people would know who I'm talking about. They know this person from my hometown. The pastor stood up and he said, whatever the married couple does in the sanctity of their bedroom that they agree on is blessed by God. And that's all it is. And so the whole rest of the time I'm looking at the tension. Boy, they got tension between each other. So of course we go back after the service. We go back into the little chamber. And we got to talk about this thing. Because the deacon was mad that the pastor going to correct him like that. Going to say that, in front of everybody and embarrass him. And the pastor was mad that the deacon just took it upon himself to go on this rant about that. So they both just going at it. So my happiness, because the thing about me is that I was not going to stop doing those sorts of things. I don't care what that book said. But because those types of things are very important to me, I love to do it and love having it done. I had already had my defense ready for it. Because I had, by this time frame, had read the Bible maybe 15, 16 times. So I knew the Songs of Solomon. I knew the parts of Solomon where she talks about how he goes down the mountain and goes between the peaks of her mountains and on down into the oasis. I know about the parts where she went and found him while he was laboring and made a picnic and they got butt booty naked and she went down on him, and there's a whole lot of oral play in the Songs of Solomon. So while we was in this whole debate, this disagreement, I brought it up and then we went over and we spent like an hour going over Songs of Solomon to see. And at the end of the day, the deacon was wrong. It is, if you are a Christian and you watching this and you've been told that you can't do that, go read Songs of Solomon. It'll change your mind. Anybody ever comes at you, Songs of Solomon, you're very welcome. Have a great one. You'll be able to enjoy your recommitments to your marriage more beautifully, I should say. Beautifully. Yes, beautifully. But now, for all of us who don't believe in the Bible, it doesn't really matter. It's whether you like it or not. You do it if you do. You do it if you do. You do it if you don't. We really don't give a damn. But I know many marriages that suffered because the couple wanted to participate in certain sexual activity, but because of the Bible's mindset towards sexual morality and what is considered immorality, many couples' sex lives have suffered and suffered greatly because they were told that you're only supposed to do it in missionary position. The woman can't be on top. That is the reason why Lilith left Adam, because she wanted to be on top and thought that she should be on top. But she became a demon, so demon women ride. Even if it's reverse cowgirl, only demon women ride. So, but there are many things that people have used the Bible to tell you that is actually incorrect, that is completely wrong. And I do agree with the pastor who has said whatever a couple decides to do and they're both in agreement, then it is perfectly fine for you to do whatever you desire to do. Whether you are a believer in this book or not, your intimacy life is your intimacy life. As long as you're not hurting anyone, as long as you're not forcing anyone, and as long as you're not dealing with children, do whatever you do. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Matter of fact, go learn some tantric stuff and really get deep into the intimacy between you and your partner. Make it great. It's a great thing. So so tell me what you guys think. Always remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable. Good journey, good vibrations.